When it comes to gold sovereigns, one question that does pop up regularly is, does condition really matter? Are worn or circulated sovereigns still worth buying, or should you stick to pristine, mint condition pieces? Let's break it down. Firstly, understanding what condition means in numismatics for those new people that has come across. A coin in uncirculated or mint state condition means there's no or very little signs of wear, and it's usually more desirable to collectors. These types of coins fetch higher premiums, sometimes significantly more than the gold value alone. A circulated sovereign is worn, but it still contains the same amount of gold, which is around 7.32 grams of 22 karat gold. So for investors who care more about bullion value rather than rarity or aesthetics, a worn coin might actually be the better buy. Worn sovereigns typically carry a lower premium, meaning you get more gold for your money. When it comes time to sell, dealers usually base their offer on the gold weight and not the coin itself. Having said that, there are dealers out there that will pay you more for nicer condition sovereigns or those key or rarer dates. For example, some of the sovereigns that I have here in front of you, I've purchased recently. I bought a sovereign recently for just under £590. I think £589 in February. But this was much more expensive than the best value ones. I vividly remember having a little look on places across the main bullion dealers in the UK and having a little look and seeing that they're around £545 for a best value sovereign. And why did I purchase one that's £45 more? Wouldn't I be better purchasing a best value one? Well, the trouble with the best value one is you will be buying the dealer's choice. You could be receiving a coin that is in poor condition, a grade C sovereign, which is stuff that's found in jewelry and things like that, or you could get a really nice one, but you just don't know. And that's the issue that I have with sovereigns. So sovereigns for me, I do like to purchase nicer condition sovereigns, which is why I stick to the same place to make sure that the sovereign I get is going to be a more nicer one, which is some of the ones that I have here to show you. For me, when I started, sovereigns were £330. I remember going into a local coin shop which was quite nearby, and I remember the gentleman that purchasing three gold sovereigns for, I think they were about £330 each. And I remember him saying that they were quite expensive and he needed time to think about it and if there was adjustment on the price. If he held on to those sovereigns, he would have done very well because they're now worth, close to £600 now for a sovereign. So gold has done very well over a short period of time, and who's to say it can't go further? Gold is gone crazy recently. So for me, paying a little bit more for a nicer coin, that 20, 30, £40, it's not a big deal. It's each to their own. But if you're a collector, condition is going to be king. Rarity, mint marks, historical value, and eye appeal, they all really do add up. A well-preserved 1917 sovereign from London could be worth many times more than its gold value. If it's in great shape, the older, the better condition, the greater value generally when it comes to coins like sovereigns. The 1817 sovereign in pristine condition is going to fetch much more than just its gold weight alone because it has that collector's value on top of the gold price. I won't go into proof coins so much, but they are higher quality coins struck several times, giving the coin much more detail. These are specifically for collectors, and they will generally be worth much more than a regular bullion sovereign. But you can find proof sovereigns, especially those by private mints, that are sold often at bullion prices because there's just little collector's value with them. But some proof coins, some sovereigns like the Royal Mint ones, the older ones, the more collectible ones, they can fetch much more than its bullion value, the gold value alone. So, should you buy a worn sovereign, a best value sovereign? If you're stacking gold, you should definitely consider it. If you're building a numismatic collection or you're wanting to have nicer coins, then you're going to have to ultimately pay more. In the end, it's all about your goal, stacking for weight or collecting. Either way, gold sovereigns remain one of the most trusted and versatile forms of gold that you can own today. I want to thank you very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe for more. And I will see you in the very next video.